everybody. So, I'm gonna this is gonna be tricky because I'm trying to set up my mic while holding my mic. So, if you guys cannot tell by the name of this title, y'all can tell we were so prepared for tonight. Can you believe how prepared we were tonight? No. We are going to be covering the Broadway show Waitress, which I'm not going to lie, me and Christina hurried up and watched it before the stream today. So
this is going to be interesting. Supposed to be Friday.
That was completely on my fault. I am so sorry, Christina. That was miscommunication. We are here, and we're going to do the best that we can. Go ahead, Michelle.
Because I started watching a little bit last night, taking a little bit of notes, and then I finished the rest of it this evening.
Yo, my TV just turned on, and I don't know why, because I don't know.
Wait, why doesn't it tell me I'm not a moderator? What? I wrote Hyatt, like the moderator.
Oh, Mike, you're gonna have to. Oh, hello, Zoe. Mike, you're gonna have to help me show me how to set up moderators because I don't have any moderators. I don't know how to set that crap up. So,
I wrote
yeah, I saw that, but because I don't know how to set moderators up. So, Mike, you might have to help me with that. Hang on one second. I'm gonna mute myself so I can put this thing because I'm not gonna sit here for this entire show and hold this microphone like a freaking news reporter. Hang on.
But yeah, so if you don't know, Waitress was a movie, and then it was turned into a Broadway show. Don't ask me what year it was made, what year the movie was made, or what year the production was. I do not know.
2007. It was by, oh gosh, what's her name? Oh, Adrienne Shelley, who me and Christina both learned this literally today. I did not know this. That she directed, she starred, and she entered her film, the Waitress film, into a what was it? Into the Sundance Film Festival. It's one of the biggest film festivals that I know of.
Yeah, they always have like a big weekend or something, or like a month long, right?
Yeah, there's a huge prize at the end, and it's a big deal. But unfortunately, Shelley she submitted Waitress for the festival, but this was kind of heartbreaking to me. I found out that she, in 2006, she was murdered in her New York City apartment. So she never, and she got killed. She was murdered before she found out that her movie was accepted to the festival, and it became one of the top films in the festival. And now, because of her movie, it's one of the biggest Broadway shows the biggest musicals on Broadway. So
that's amazing. It's sad,
it's tragic.
But
she never even had to see her dream come true.
Yeah, just kind of like oh gosh, Jonathan, kind of like Jonathan Larson. He died before he got to see Rent on Broadway.
It's like when Walt Disney didn't get to see Walt Disney World. You know what I mean?
I think that's probably for the best. I honestly think that's for the best. I know he wasn't very keen on Epcot. I know that, but oh well. But yeah,
or like Howard Ashman for Beauty and the Beast.
Mm-hmm. It's sad how many creators they die before they get to see how big their production has actually become. But it's life. Oh well. But anyway, so the show Waitress follows. I did not catch her last name. Her name is Jenna. I don't know why I kept wanting it to be Jenny. I kept writing Jenny, and I was like, I don't know why my brain wanted to be Jenny. But open the stream on your phone, Liz. Go into the live chat, click on Christina's name. Okay, so okay, fine. Because last time Mike was hating on me not reading my comments for stuff because he had something about when we were doing the Wicked trivia thing. Mike was calling me out on not doing a good job of reading comments and stuff. But anyway, so Waitress follows Jenny, who becomes pregnant.
Jenna.
And wait, what?
You said Jenny again.
Jenna. give me a break, okay? I had to work today.
Mhm.
Jenna. No, hey, wait. Mike and the Adventures of Mike and Steph are moderators. Here we go, Christina. Oh,
Thanks.
here we go. Okay, Christina, congratulations. You are now a moderator on my channel.
Great.
Huh?
Great. I said thank you.
Tyler had
Don't
work
mind
to
me.
do.
I'm just
He
don't
had
mind
he
me.
had
I'm just writing stuff.
he had schoolwork to do. So anyway, Jenna wants to skip town before her condition worsens, before her pregnancy is actually showing, before she starts to show. And the one that we watched we were gonna have a special guest. I'm not gonna say what special guest because I want to keep you guys guessing. They messaged me at literally the last minute and said, "I'm so sorry, I can't make it." I'll try to stop by into the chat if I can. I wish you best of luck and thank you for supporting the show. Unfortunately, I am very, very sad that they weren't able to make it because I would have died happy if they could have made it. But I am talking to somebody else from the Share Show, so
Is it working out?
huh?
Is it working out for you?
I've literally been emailing their manager for the past 2 months. We've been emailing back and forth for 2 months now.
Good.
So this may actually happen, y'all. I might actually get somebody from
Maybe
the Chair Show.
Share.
And
Maybe Share.
if I got Cher on this show, I would have to do it at like midnight so that way Shannon could join us, because if I had Cher on my show and I did not on my channel and I didn't tell Shannon, she probably would kill me. Actually, no, she wouldn't. But I know she really wants to meet Cher. But no, it's not Cher, but it's someone from the Cher show. Anyway, we're not here to talk about the Cher show. We're here to talk about Waitress. Anyway, so if you guys did not know, all of the songs and all the music were written by Sarah Bareilles. If you do not know who Sarah Bareilles is, she also wrote Brave, Gravity, and what are some other songs that she wrote? What other songs did Cher Bareilles? Not Cher. My mind is focused on Cher now. Let's see how many times I call her Cher Bareilles. We're gonna see how many times. Okay, I want somebody to count the number of times I say Jenny and the number of times I say Cher Bareilles. Because I guarantee you that's gonna happen a lot now. Let's see. I don't know why you wouldn't know Gravity. It's probably a very well-known song. She's also did.
Mike wrote, "Oh, Liz, I should ask have you done Hamilton yet? If not, when are you gonna do it?"
Mike, we did Hamilton. We did Hamilton in 2 parts, and Steph, I don't know if you can do this right now, but can you just swat him upside the head, please? Thank you very much. I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't know who Sarah Bareilles is. Oh, she wrote Tightrope, the song Tightrope from The Greatest Showman. She wrote that song. Which I did not know because it's right
you wrote
there.
on it.
Thank you, Steph. Ow. Thank you, love. Thank you so much.
We haven't seen you guys in like 6-7 months.
I know. We're gonna work on that. And also, I'm talking to some people from the Very Part of Musical that may or may not appear on the show. Anyway, so I did find some fun facts about Waitress because I know I love, and I was just watching. I'm just gonna leave that up here for a little quick minute. To show how much I love Stephanie for that. The musical, because I love how we started this show to talk about the technical aspects of theater, and then it just evolved into us just talking about the show. And I kind of want to get back to that technical aspect of the show, even though it's not a lot. It's something to get back to. One interesting thing that so I'm just laughing at the comments right now. One thing I did learn was that Waitress was Broadway's first all-female creative team, which is pretty cool. If you don't know what the creative team is, it's literally anyone who had something to do with the creative process, hence the name creative team. So like the songwriters, the composers, I'm pretty sure that includes the set designers, music designers, all that. Also, here's one thing I really found interesting was that the pies that you see that they eat, every single pie was baked fresh before every single show.
Oh, really?
And I'm like, that had to take a lot of time. Like,
yeah.
And so, like, they chose the specific kind of pies that you see them eating. They chose that specific kind of pie because it's safe to eat when it's cold or when it's left out. So you know how like some pies, if you eat cold, you can get like kind of sick or like have a stomach ache. But these were pies that would generally. Christine, what are you doing?
I'll be right back. I'm going to my desk real quick. But I'll be
Okay.
I'm on my desk. But I'll be right.
Okay,
Just be right
go
there.
ahead. Go ahead. Just go ahead. Go on. Hit the Wonderland. We'll be here. But yeah. So I thought that was really really interesting. That like, and they had like throughout the musical. I'm sure they had like, oh gosh, at least a dozen pies that they actually ate. But then of course you have the kind that were when she. Christina, what are you doing? You have the kind of pies that were. We're just gonna remove. I love that power to be able to remove people at will. I love that. That's like, don't ever give me that kind of power because it's really bad. Anyway,
going down to the rabbit hole.
So I honestly, after watching this, I wanted to have pie, and I'm not a pie person. I don't, except for the Edwards pies that you can buy in the frozen section at any grocery store. I don't like pie. I don't like apple pie. I don't like.
I like pumpkin pie.
I don't like pumpkin pie. I think if my grandma made me like a chocolate kind of pie, just like pure chocolate, I probably would eat it. Oh, look who decided to join us. Tyler, can you join us?
Like,
come on, Tyler.
I like pie, but not like all the time. It's in every once in a while thing.
Yes, yeah.
Like, I'm not
cheesecake. Go ahead. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Michelle.
Like for Thanksgiving and everything, I maybe will have, just for tradition's sake, we'll have one tiny slice of pumpkin pie, and that'd be kind of it. It's just, I'm more of an apple pie person.
I love how y'all can see my little teddy bear. Don't pay any attention, Patches. I hate. You can ask my parents. I hate Thanksgiving. I despise it with pure burning soul in my heart. I hate it so much. I do not. It is one of my least favorite holidays. It probably is my least favorite holiday. Yes, I hate it. I hate it.
Why?
Yeah. Because I hate being forced to eat stuff that I don't like. My plate is literally just 2 pieces of turkey.
Oh, yeah, you are a big eater.
Yeah, Christina knows. She knows I'm a very picky eater. It's like literally a piece of turkey and bread. The only Thanksgiving that I ate a lot on was the Johnson family Thanksgiving that my school hosts for the theater department. Only theater kids. What you do is you bring food. If you bring food, you get first grabs at food. So my parents made sweet potato casserole, and I brought that. And I ended up having that. I had pineapple casserole. I had cornbread. I had turkey, and I had, I think, some other kind of casserole. But I ate a lot, and I was very proud of myself because I usually don't eat that much on Thanksgiving. But that was like the only Thanksgiving that I had like an actual plate of healthy crap. But and then I also may or may not have, like, I literally took, because like I think it was Shannon who brought a big thing of water, and everyone was just taking her water because she didn't want it. So I ended up taking like 3 bottles because I'll drink water when I'm working or something. And my grandpa, he drank all of my water, and I was so mad at him. I'm still kind of mad at him for that. But anyway, we're not here to talk about why Liz hates Thanksgiving. If y'all want to know why I hate Thanksgiving, I'll DM you my real reasons. But I don't like being forced to eat stuff that I don't like here. And I think Christina might know this. Hang on. I'm putting something in the private chat for y'all to see, which is my real reason, but it's kind of personal, and I don't really like going into all of it. So yeah, the only reason why I like Thanksgiving is for the Macy's Thanksgiving parade, which they didn't have last year, which kind of made me mad. Oh, thank you, Steph. See, me and Steph were on the same page here. What now?
My first time ever having an apple pie was my senior year in high school, and it was for cooking class and everything. So literally the first time I had apple pie, me and my group made it. And I was just like, oh, this is amazing. So I like apple pie. There's certain pies I like, but pumpkin pie is kind of like, eh. Like I said,
also,
one tiny price for Thanksgiving. That's it.
when I was in Florida when I was doing my DCP program in 2018, I had Thanksgiving with my grandparents, and that's where I got to try ratatouille. The place they lived in, they had ratatouille, and I got some of it, and I tried it, and I really liked it. So I ate that. I ate so much turkey because their turkey was it wasn't dry, it was juicy, and it was nice and it had more flavor to it, and I loved it. I had so much of their turkey. I don't think I've ever eaten so much turkey in my life. But anyway, so going back, I don't know how. Oh yeah, because we were talking about pie. But yeah, so Jenna. No, hang on.
I was gonna let you catch yourself that time. I was gonna let you catch
I
yourself.
still said it though. Actually, okay. So I have Jenny Talley. And then what was the other one I said I was gonna share Browlis. See how many times I say these, and I have a tally right here. So I'm gonna keep that because I have this big open space that I want to fill. So share. Oh my gosh. Okay, so quick little thing, real quick. I found out at work. So there's this person I work with. I'm not gonna name names. Quick question. How does everybody pronounce Cher's name? How do you pronounce it?
Cher.
Michelle?
Cher.
Okay. So imagine my surprise when this person, I will not. Hey, Nevaeh. So y'all, hey, this is Nevaeh. We go to school together. Imagine my surprise when I pointed to the magazine. I was like, and I started talking about Cher. I was like, oh, I can't believe she's 75. Blah blah blah. And this person I work with, she says, oh, who? And I was like, Cher. You know, she's saying, do you believe in love? And I started singing some of Cher's songs. She's like, oh, do you mean Cher? I'm like, I'm sorry. She literally pronounces her name Cher, Cheer. That is how she pronounces it. I've never heard anybody pronounce her name like that. So I'm
Never.
like, I don't know why you think that's how you pronounce Cher's name. You can literally go on interviews and have them pronounce her name, and everybody pronounces it Cher. I went on and I looked for interviews of people pronouncing her name. Nobody has ever said Cher, and I'm like, Cher, like, yes, okay, we're gonna put this up. Stephanie, yes, okay, people, this is how you pronounce her name. If you pronounce it Cher, you are seriously.
And if you see interviews, people say Cher.
Yeah, no, correct them, because I guarantee you, if you went to Cher and said, hey, and also her real name, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe it's Sherila or something like that. Hang on, it's not Cher. Okay, wait, here it is. Charlene. Yeah, it's Charlene. Her real name is Charlene, and I cannot pronounce her last name.
Ask Alexa.
No, I have it right here. I'm looking at it right now. Her name is.
See how she says it. See how Alexa says it.
What's Cher's real name?
Cher's full name is Cheryl Sarkeesian.
Cheryl. So I guess the N is silent. So it's Cheryl Sarkeesian is her real name. So it's spelled as it is. And so I don't know where on earth you got the name Cher from. So you were wrong. Cher Browlis. So Michelle, how many times have I said Jenny? 3, I think.
Yes.
3, and I've said Cher Browlis twice. Okay, so we're gonna have that little tally going on throughout the show. But yeah, so that just popped into my head. Cause what that isn't how you. Yeah, so I don't know. It drives me up the wall that the fact that her name is that this person pronounces her name Cher, and I'm just like, you're wrong. I can think of a million people who would say you're wrong, but whatever, it's how you pronounce it. I'm not hating on them. It's just you're gonna be the only one who says it like that. And if you can find somebody else who says her name like that, I will forever call her Cher. If I ever meet her, I'll be like, hey Cher, what's up? But I guarantee you that's never going to happen. Anyway, back to Waitress because
she will correct you most likely.
Yeah, she'll be like, it's Cher. It's just like, oh my, yo, it's just like with Willamine. If you don't know how to pronounce it,
can I read this quote or this saying I found on this about the Waitress?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Waitress. It says Waitress, a truly special undertaking, created and written by a team of all women. The show is unapologetical. I think I said that wrong. feminist in its discussion of the reality of the lives of everyday women in American society.
That's actually a really good quote. Can you send that to me and I'll put it up on the screen? Or
Yeah, it's not a quote, but that's what Sarah Bareilles said. It says.
I know. Yeah, if you can copy and paste it and put it in the chat, I'll put it up in the little thing right here. And Mike, I will die if y'all. Everyone who's a big fan of Cher, you should know her real name. So I don't think it's a secret. But if it is Cher, I'm so sorry. Please don't sue me.
I
I'm
sent it to in the private chat.
Please don't sue me because I am broke as can be. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this up real quick, so in case y'all couldn't hear Christina because it was a little muffled. But yeah, that's a good. Hang on, paste. I'm gonna put that in the chat, and then that way I can screw it. That last word is society. It just didn't fit. But yeah, so Waitress ended up actually blowing up when it went on Broadway. Actually, it broke records. And I honestly like the music. I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably about to go and download some of the music, some of the songs that I liked. Like Opening Up, I really like that song. It's really catchy. And I like The Negative and oh gosh, what was it? Bad Idea. Oh my gosh, Bad Idea was so funny. But yeah, so I'm gonna take that down.
When He Sees Me is my absolute favorite. If I could be, I connect with that. Like, you know, I'll discuss more about it when we get to that part.
Yeah.
In it and everything, but I just connect with that character. If I could play any character in the show, it'd be that character.
Christina, I love this whole information thing, but I'm pretty sure this thing is not.
Yeah, I know, but it was really cool.
So let me copy and paste that.
You don't have to do it.
I know. I mean, yeah, but no, this thing is so that people can
this
learn
one's
about.
Really good. Wait, this one's really good. Waitress reminds its audience that the right to make free choices should not be eclipsed by the needs of anyone else. And when one goals are allowed to shine outright, we can all find true happiness in the simplest and most rewarding ways.
Yeah. Wait.
Here.
So I just saw this comment that Mike said. Anytime someone says Cher's full name somewhere, a burlesque dancer has an injury. LOL. If we oh my gosh, we need to cover burlesque. Oh my gosh, Mike, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, we need to cover burlesque. I finally watched it. And oh my gosh, okay. I was crying so hard.
Was burlesque ever brought to Broadway, or was it just a movie?
It's is it? I think it was on Broadway, wasn't it? But if it's not, I'll be very surprised.
Well, no, I know Moulin Rouge is on Broadway.
Yes, it was on Broadway, so we can cover that. Falls under. Oh my gosh, you guys, we are so gonna do burlesque. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry, y'all. I love burlesque. I watched it. I finally watched it, and I was like, oh my gosh, I hate Christina Aguilera. Her voice is just so annoying to me. She's talented. I will say that she's crazy talented. She has crazy vocal cords. I'll give her that. But to me, her voice is just annoying. It's on Hulu, so y'all can watch it. And we might have to do burlesque. I'm sorry. Anyway, we're getting off track. Okay, back to Waitress. Mike, this is why we need you, okay? Because you keep us on track. Anyway, so
the first song is What's Inside.
Which is just like kind of slow. It doesn't I feel like they didn't need that song. I feel like they honestly could have just started with Opening Up. Hang on,
I agree.
Up the list. I don't think they needed that they didn't need that song. Opening Up, I feel like would have been perfectly fine to open up the show. Gee, thanks, Mike. But I see why they did it. I can see why they chose that song. Hang on, I'm turning my mic. I understand why they made that. I understand why they had it, but I just don't feel like they needed it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, because basically that's them just describing their like everyday lives and everything, and then Opening Up is basically them after they've described their lives and everything, it's basically them hoping for a better day, you know.
That and you also get to see the good things and the bad things of what they have to deal with with their job, which I can hey Zoe, I can say because I have been a waitress. Granted, it wasn't very long. But I got really good tips. But I honestly could not do that again because I'm not very good at I memorized the menu and all that, but I could never remember what each dish looked like. So when I got to the table with the food, I would put the food down and I'd be like, I'm so sorry, but if I got your orders wrong, you guys can just fix it. I'm sorry. And I mean, I would get good tips because I guess they felt bad for me because I kept messing up. But I only had like one bad experience. And that was because I think it was on prom night, and they thought it'd be funny to be all wild and reckless, and I ended up tripping on somebody. And the tray went everywhere. The food went everywhere, and it got on some girl a tiny bit. Got on a girl's prom dress. She flipped. She's like, "You're gonna be paying for my dry cleaning, blah 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 blah." And I'm like, "Well, no, I'm not." And it just went real bad, real fast. On the plus side, I got like $80 worth of tips that night because of prom. But yeah. So I give anyone who's a waitress, I give you full props. You get like a little round of applause because like it's a hard job. It really is.
Yeah, it is.
Also, you have to have really good people skills. Hang on. I'm gonna put my little.
Like at one point, I got a interview for a hostess job. I ended up not getting the job. You know, it's whatever. So, but that's the closest I ever came to being a waitress or a hostess or whatever. You know, in the same realm.
That is so much better with that on. Hostesses, I think I could be a good hostess, but like actually having the right, and also I have awful, like y'all can see, I have awful penmanship. Like I
have awful penmanship too. Ooh,
no, everyone's like, "Oh, your handwriting's so good." No, it's not. I don't know what y'all are talking about. So I was working at Wendy's count. Yes, that counts as being a waitress because you are taking order. You're taking people's food order. Oh, shut up, Mike. You don't get a say because you ditched us.
What's Mike saying? Because I can't see the chat.
He said, Liz, focus on the songs and the plot. LOL, save personal stories for another time. Mike, shut up. It has to do with the musical. But anyway, so and then we
Mike,
get
just come on for like a few minutes. We just want to see your faces, guys.
And we'll see them. We'll see them later. He straight up probably will video call me on Instagram and just tell me everything I did wrong. But you know what? It's my channel, so what? Anyway, so opening up, we get to meet everybody. We learn about Jenna. We learn about Jenna's her friends who are Becky and Dawn and Carl, who apparently is not really a friend, but is a friend. I don't know. Oh my God, Mike, I'm gonna kill you. No, I'm not. I'm totally joking. I don't think Steph would allow me to do that. But you know, if anything happens to Mike, don't worry, Steph, you got me. Zoe,
I don't want to say it.
Zoe, who are you marrying? That's what I want to know. I literally just got a message from Zoe asking me a question, but I need to know who you're marrying and when. I'll tell you in the green room. But if you have an actual set plan,
Zoe, like a popcorn kind of night.
Yeah, I know. But I mean, granted, the Waitress is a very straightforward show. A woman's pregnant with this. Her boyfriend is a jerk. Or her husband is a jerk. Like, that's just. I hate him so much. I just want to slap him.
You, Mike?
He treats her like an.
No, I'm not, Mike. Basically. Don't worry.
That's what he does. He treats her like an object.
Yeah, and so. Should I mention that?
At one point,
that just made me think of.
You're the only thing that You're the only thing I've ever owned, or something like that. And I was just like, "Excuse me? No.
It's hard to find the right man. You know what I mean? Like, I'm single. Michelle, are you dating?
I'm single.
Yeah, so
okay,
it's hard to find.
Okay, Steph, agreed. Let's do it. Me and Steph are literally working out a plan to deal with Mike. I love it. Watch yourself, Liz. There's isn't enough Steph for the two of us. I don't know. I was told today
You
that
might not have a
I'm
wedding in November.
a lot can happen between now and November. I was told
Yeah.
today that
Where's our invite?
oh no, they're keeping it small because of COVID, but I am
Yeah.
fully
I'm
vaccinated.
fully vaccinated.
Yes. But check your DMs.
Check your DMs, Liz.
I know, I saw.
Man, you're getting a lot of comments tonight.
I met Zoe at Hollywood Studios. That's how I know her. And she's literally been a subscriber on my channel since the very beginning. I just timed.
Did you see what he
Excuse me. Oh, you know what? Fine. I can put boom. So I'm gonna put you on timeout and Steph.
Oh, don't put Steph in timeout.
No, I'm trying. No, he said. See, because he's a moderator. He can put people on timeout. So I'm trying to take
5 minutes.
I'm trying to untime out Steph because you know what, Mike?
Mike trying to step out.
Oh yeah, no, he'll be fine.
Michael, you are gonna get it.
No, I can.
They're probably laughing at each other too. They're probably laughing about it.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Put you on timeout. Remove. No, it doesn't say Steph's on timeout, so she's fine. Mike's on timeout. What? Mic drop. literally, mic drop.
Mike.
Oh my god.
Wait, 1, 2, 3. Mic drop.
We need to do the mic drops again. I missed the mic drops.
1, 2, 3.
2, 3.
Mic drop. Wait, do it again. 1, 2, 3. Mic drop.
Mic drop. Oh, we are being harsh on Mike tonight, but we love Mike. Don't get me wrong.
We care about him.
We love him. That's why we can pick on him. But yeah, no. What Michelle was saying is that oh god, what's her husband's? I forgot her husband's name. Whatever his name is, he doesn't. He literally sees her as one of those kind of people where she's just there. Like he sees her as like something to just be there to please him, like a waitress. Literally like a waitress. Like that's how he treats her. And he's, oh my gosh, I don't like him. Y'all.
Wow, did you see the budget for this film? For this musical?
What was it?
Or the film? The film was produced on a budget of just $1.5 million and earning over $23 million in global box office for the film.
Okay. We see you, waitress. Okay.
Wow.
But yeah. Yeah. See, Mike isn't commenting because he can't. Can I remove it? I don't think I can. Ooh.
He's bought for 5 minutes.
Yeah, I think
well.
5 minutes.
He'll get over it. He loves me too much. But no. So and then we meet. Oh gosh, how do you pronounce the doctor's name? Doctor, what is it? Pamor? Is it Dr. Pamor? Is that how you pronounce his name? I think it's like Dr. Pamor. I think it's. I'm pretty sure. Okay, so we're gonna call him Dr. P because I don't know how to pronounce his name. Or we're going to just say Jeremy Jordan. So Jeremy plays her gynecologist. Is that the right doctor?
Yes, gynecologist. Or
if you don't know what that is, Google it. OGBYN. Okay. If you don't know what that is, Google it because we're not having that conversation on this channel. Okay, we're not gonna be talking about what a gynecologist does. Yeah. So this is oh gosh. Oh no. What happened? Let Liz know Steph's still timed out and to check her messages. I'm trying to take. How do I make it so that Steph's on timeout? You know what?
I will do the 5 minutes. Unfortunately,
no. He said Steph was still on timeout, but I can't. I'm gonna add Steph as a moderator. Okay. So if I can't untime out Steph, Mike, I have a better punishment for you. Oh my gosh, look at that. I'm pretty sure that's from Waitress because that's the same outfit he wears in the show. Jeremy Jordan, yummy. I have no attraction to him because, as stated in several past streams, I am an openly proud lesbian, so I have no attraction to him. He is a very handsome young man, but I was reserve that. Okay,
Attracted.
I'll leave that to the only two straight women in this chat. But yeah, hashtag I'm bisexual, bitch. LOL. Well, Mike just outed himself. If you all did not know. But yeah,
he's been saying that for quite a while now. It's been out for a while.
Yeah. My grandparents still don't know. I think my grandma knows, but my grandpa doesn't. So I'm trying to figure out a clever way of telling him that won't piss off my mom.
What does your grandmother think about it?
My mom told my grandma.
Oh, so you didn't get to tell her.
I didn't, and what I'm low mad about, because it's not your thing to tell. It's my thing. Like, if I wanted to tell grandma that I was gay or that I was a lesbian, I would have told her. Like, you can't. That's not okay. I told my aunt and my uncle at the same time when my uncle picked me and my aunt up from after we watched Frozen. I told them in the car, and they
didn't mind.
No, they were very happy about it. My uncle's like, you know what, Elizabeth, I love you even though, and I was like, oh, thank you. So, and then we just dropped it. We never talked about it again because, it's
your mom's sister or mom's.
Yeah,
brother.
But and I love my aunt. It's weird. I've always felt closer to my aunt than my mom. But anyway, not the point. Point is, wait,
right now,
huh?
Did your mom watch this ever?
No, she never watches my streams. My dad will sometimes watch, but he goes back and watches it. But it's usually too long for them to. Anyway, okay. So what was? I know Christina didn't watch the entirety of the show, even though that goes against the rules. But still, we're still here to have fun and talk about the show.
I thought it was Friday.
Yeah, that is all my fault. That's why I'm bypassing that rule because I got it mixed up. That is completely on me.
You said maybe Thursday or Friday, and I said let's do Friday.
Yes, I did. Yeah. I did say that. That is completely on me, which is why I'm bypassing. I'm not letting that rule count right now. So, which is why Christina was proud enough to join us, because even though she didn't watch the full show, she watched some of it, which is still very appreciated.
And I'm still writing notes. So don't mind me. I'm still writing notes.
And you can also go back and listen. You can always go back because you guys have access to the musical now. You guys can always go back. Also, again, big shout out to Christina because this is the second to the last show that her donation paid for. So
when do you need another donation?
After this show, because she literally donated $20 and that paid for Dear Evan Hansen.
5 shows.
That paid for what else did that pay for? What else have we done? That paid for Dear Evan Hansen, that paid for Aladdin, that paid for Waitress, that paid for the Cher show, and that also paid for hang on, let me look at my list of shows here.
You should have rewarded me with a shirt or something from your website.
I should. I should send you a thank you. That paid for Dear Evan Hansen, that paid for Heather's, Dear Evan Hansen, Waitress, Ratatouille I got from someone else. It paid for the Cher show, and it also paid for 6. So those are the 5 shows it paid for because I have it listed out on my Google Drive. But yeah, so
I'll send you what I want so you can buy it for me.
Okay. So Christina gets a special present because she donated to the channel to help pay for these shows that we watch. And again, we don't make any money off of watching these shows. I literally collect these shows from other people on Tumblr, and we trade shows. We don't sell it. I'm not making any profit off of this. So I'm just going to throw that out there because, again, me and Christina got in trouble for trying to do a reaction video to Harry Potter, which was BS. I'm still mad. I'm still mad about that. Because we were showing it on the screen, which I was told by somebody, if you add your own commentary, that it's okay, which we were doing. We were talking for a majority of the movie too. You barely heard anything that was happening in the movie. But whatever, we still ended up doing it. We watched it. We just didn't show it. It was fun. Anyway, so yeah, big shout out to Christina. So Christina, be sure. Oh, I still need to send Tyler his prize. I haven't sent him his prize for coming in second for the Wicked show. For the Wicked trivia.
I found something
Yeah. That was fun. I'm making a Hamilton trivia one right now. That's a little hard. And Mike, and then so it's gonna be the same thing. First place winner gets any Hamilton merchandise off of Amazon that's equal or lesser value to $20. And yeah, Alexa got her prize, so she was very happy. Anyway, so that's all the announcements. We're going back to Waitress. What's everybody's
I'm
song?
telling you what I want.
So
What's up?
we did what's inside, opening up, and now's the negative.
Yeah, the negative. She takes the pregnancy test, and y'all, I laughed. So that's another thing I love about this musical, that it's family friendly, but yet it has sexual innuendos that if you're mature enough, you understand and you laugh at. I love that. That was so funny. Yeah. So oh my God, I'm trying not to turn red. Mike, can you like stop? Why? Excuse me, Mike. I'm offended that you sent me this witch instead of my actual witch. Okay, you sent me Zelina. Mike, I am offended that you sent me Zelina and not Elphaba. You know I only have one true wicked witch, and that is Elphaba. Get it right. Sorry. I had to. It was too much. It was too much funny. It was too funny. Should I add you to the G? What is GC? I don't know what GC means. There we go. Oh my gosh, Mike, that's much better. That is so much
Oh,
more.
I have a question.
Yeah, what's up?
For the thing that I just sent you. You should do my Instagram on there for the logo. Or just do Theater 101.
Wait, what now?
You know when you edit the shirts?
He's sending me a whole bunch of, huh?
You know when you edit your shirts, the shirts of Theater 101? You should put Theater 101 on there.
Okay, so that's what you want?
Yeah, you put Theater 101.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna break my bank, Christina. Okay, you got it. That's actually not that expensive, so I expect you to wear it. Cause
I'm gonna wear it on the shows. Of course, I'll wear it in the summertime too when it's cool out. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I ordered mine. I ordered a shirt. Yeah.
What did you get?
I got the. Y'all gonna be like, oh my gosh. I got the multicolored hoodie. And I got
Theater 101.
Yeah, and I got an extra large because I love. Oh no, not yet. I bought it last week, so I should be getting it any day now. Sorry, Adina Villamine is the best Elphaba. You bet so. Check your PayPal. Why do you want me to check my PayPal?
Oh, wait, for this website, for the website for your merchandise, doesn't it help you with the musical also?
Yeah, all see, like every cent, every penny I get from people buying merchandise or people donating money to me, I use that to go and find a place where I can legally buy the shows, so I can also so like the next donation you give is probably gonna pay for the first month because I'm gonna get the Broadway.com thing. You can watch recorded Broadway shows. We can start using that. We'd have to take turns.
Merchandise right now.
Yeah. So Liz, did you see my last comment? I'm looking right now. Give me a minute. Okay. I'm doing like a million things at once right now. So I'm trying to process it. What is going on? Can you confirm your phone number? Confirm my phone. Yes, that is my number. It's probably best that I don't say my phone number live on YouTube because I don't want random people texting me. And if you have my number, I trust you guys not to give it out to people without my permission.
Oh my God, yeah. No, and don't do that to same thing for.
Oh my gosh, my phone is like blowing up. Why is my phone blowing up? Thank you for confirming your phone number. Thank you for confirming your phone number. They sent me the same text twice. I don't like PayPal for this.
They do that a lot.
Oh, thank you, Mike. Okay, so I'm going to transfer to that. That's going to help. So I'm going to... I'll do the one... Like,
the Sky Guy shared cool, too.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Mike. Yes.
What did you do?
Mike, it's... If you are good... Okay, yeah. Okay, because last time he said that, he said, what's the stitch? And I'm like, you do know what's the stitch. If you're going to do that, make sure you get it right. He donated $5 to me through my PayPal, which I should set up with my channel in case like viewers want to help out with the channel. I just don't know about like I'm thinking about getting a Patreon, but I'm trying to think of creative tiers to make for my Patreon and what I can afford.
Oh, just
But
to give you a heads up, if anyone wants to go on Liz's merchandise, there's a 3-day 20% off to use. Just to give you guys a heads up, she'll put the link down below in our description.
Yep. Because I think it's every time I add new merch that percentage thing comes up.
So when you do your Patreon, you're gonna like pick different characters for like each level.
Yeah,
obviously on your top level it should be Alphaba, obviously.
I'm probably gonna do either shows or like theater positions, so like director, stage manager or something like that. I might do something like that, and I want to be creative, kind of like how Mike was creative with his Patreon. But I'll figure it out. It's something else, but let's get back to Waitress.
So now we're on what baking can do.
Yeah, so Jenny now hang on. Okay, so Jenna knows she's pregnant and she's like, well, shit. What am I gonna do? And it's not, because you can tell by her reaction, she's not the happiest about being pregnant because of how much of a scumbag her husband is. And quite frankly, I 100% agree with her because he is. And
also in this moment, she's baking different pies and everything. And what she does a lot is she bakes pies based on her mood or whatever the situation is, however she's feeling.
I'm literally like I'm doing, like I said, I'm doing like a million things at once right now. But yes, yeah, which I love how I love the creative names that she gives the pies. Jenna can come over to my house and make me a pie any day, especially if it's Shoshana Bean. Because she is I'm not gonna lie, it is very weird seeing her without the green makeup because I have a copy of Wicked with her playing Alphaba, and it's so weird to see her without the green makeup. She don't get me wrong, she's a very beautiful girl. Beautiful woman, my bad, woman, sorry, not a girl, woman. She's a fully grown woman. She's a beautiful woman who's freaking talented. So I really, and I love the Southern accent that, hello?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm hearing things. I love the Southern accent that she gave her voice, which was very creative. Okay, we're gonna do.
Is everything okay?
Oh no, I thought I heard my dad call my name, so that's why I took my headphones off. Liz DM me the link to your PayPal so I can add it to the live chat if people want to. Okay. Hang on. I'm still working on choose. Okay, we're gonna do this later. And Mike.
Jenna goes to the doctor to get a checkup and everything, to make sure everything's okay and everything. And she meets this handsome Dr. Jeremy Jordan.
Yeah. All the girls just like, and everyone just screams. So Shauna Bean is your, what does that say? # Woman Crush Wednesday, aside from Vitamine. Actually, no. I would say right now, my big woman crush Wednesday is probably Aubrey Plaza, because she has amazing cheekbones. I'm so sorry. That was really, really random. Copy. Sorry. Anyway, continue, Michelle. Go on ahead and continue.
Basically, this combines into the club knocked up and the Dr. P pie and everything. So she goes in and she normally has a woman doctor, and that woman doctor retired or whatever.
Yeah, I think she's partially retired. She's working, but she's not working 4 hours. I don't know how partially retired works, but continue.
So Jeremy Jordan is a new doctor in town. Him and his wife just moved there, and they moved there because his wife is a residency at the hospital and everything. So That's why they moved there, and they had this instant connection to each other. They had this instant attraction to each other.
Can I also say how much I love the chemistry between Shoshana and Jordan? Like they had really good chemistry.
Mm-hmm.
Like they did a very good job with their. Anyway, continue. Sorry.
So basically, they kind of form a connection, but it's still just a doctor-patient thing at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And
Professional.
Then professional. And then she goes back to the diner, is working and everything, and that's when she's talking with Becky and Dawn and everything, and Dawn starts talking about her online dating profile and stuff like that, which leads into my favorite song, "When He Sees Me."
So okay, in that case, I will let you take the lead on this song since you love it so much. Go ahead.
I connect with this so much. Like I'm not doing online dating. I feel weird about putting myself out there like that, but yeah, like she even says in the song, you gotta be careful with who you let in your you gotta be careful with who you let in your life. And oh God, it's on me.
Yeah.
And joyful. And
you got this. I believe in you.
So
go ahead.
So she is basically talking about she wants to find someone. She's hoping that her putting herself out there will bring her someone that she really loves and everything into her life. But then again, she's scared. Like she even says at one point, I could end up a miserable wife, which I connect to a lot. When I hear that part of the song, it makes me think of my ex-boyfriend if I had stayed with him. It reminds me of that part.
No crying.
That didn't happen. So she is basically just, and I love her like playfully flirting with all the guys in the restaurant.
Yeah. I was dying.
Like, I just see all this. I'm like, I want to perform this. Can I please just like, because of this song, because of this performance, I would want to play this character. But besides the leading role, I would like to play Dawn.
See, I know. I was gonna say I feel like I don't think I could do that. I think I'd have to be Dawn. There are very few characters. Okay, hang on, let me take you down from that. There are very few characters that I want to be like the leading star of. Wicked, I want to be Nessa Rose. I don't want to be Elphaba because I cannot hit those notes. I can hold it, but I cannot hit those notes. Someone told me like I could be a good Glinda because I have a high pitched voice. But I. That note, and thank goodness I can't hit that. No way, that's gonna kill my voice. So Nessa Rose, I could be Nessa Rose. Waitress, I feel like you and I think you and I would be a fun Dawn. Obviously not at the same time, but Dawn's like a character I think that because you don't need a lot of singing. You need to be able to sing, but you don't need to be like Adina Menzel level to play Dawn because she doesn't have a lot of solo songs, which is great.
Yeah.
And
the girl who did the very first performance of her was Kimberly or something, but she's my favorite. They had this video of her performance on YouTube, but now I can't find it anymore, which sucks. But
yeah, they have a lot of people with great voices singing loud, like they could almost like sing opera.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. It's just it's one of those roles that I wish I could sing. It just makes me hate that I can't sing. I mean I can, but I'm not good. But I know how to harmonize. I've harmonized once in my entire life, and that was singing "Into the Unknown" with my friend Gabby at school. And that was it. But yeah.
When you meet Stephanie, you're gonna be harmonizing a lot. Because me and her do that a lot.
Me, I feel like if you and Steph are a risky pair. Putting me and Steph are even riskier pair, but putting all three of us is just a crock pot of energy that's just gonna explode.
Mike, you're gonna be in trouble.
Oh my gosh, Mike's gonna lose his mind because if I come down there, I'm gonna try my best to stay down there. The second I move into my apartment at the DCP program, I'm gonna be looking for a very cheap apartment around Orlando so I can continue. Because I would genuinely love to stay down there, and also because I can be near you, Mike, and Steph.
You
Which
forgot about Tyler.
Yeah, well, he's like half my age.
Yeah.
But at least those three are close to my age. If Steph, Michelle, and Liz are all in one room together, I'll be the fourth wheel in the group. Ha ha ha. Yes, that is true. Sorry in advance. I laughed my ass off. I love to sing. Sweetheart, Steph, you and I are going to be blasting Frozen, going to be blasting Tangled in the car, and we're going to be singing our lungs off. Same thing with Broadway shows. You play any like Hamilton or Wicked, I will sing my little ass off. Y'all should see me in my car when I'm driving home. I have all my windows rolled down, and I'm singing along with Defying Gravity. No. I have the German album on my Google Drive, and I have them so I can listen to it offline if I'm not on Wi-Fi, so it doesn't kill my dad's data. I was playing Defying Gravity in German, and a car.
Did you understand what they were singing?
Yes, I can. I can understand every single word. I can understand every single word in every single one of these songs because I know the musical so well. But and so I was listening to it. Then the guy looks at me and he looked so confused because you hear the German, but then you hear me singing it in English. And he just looks at me so confused and just like doing this, like I'm crazy. And it's like it's called speaking German, dickwad. And I drove off. Pardon my language. But yeah, it's I love the German album so much more than I love the American one. Not only because Willemine's on it, but because I genuinely think that the German album is way better. But anyway, enough of that. But yeah, back to Waitress. Also, wait, Willemine has played Jenna in the German production of Waitress. Also, when are we gonna do Mamma Mia? Because she also did Mamma Mia.
Mamma Mia! Yes.
She also played Donna in the Norwegian version of Mamma Mia, for a very short time. But oh my god, the number of shows that I could tie Willemine to is insane. Anyway, but no, we're here talking about Waitress. So after when he
did you know there's more males in this musical than females?
In where Waitress?
Yeah, it says.
Oh yeah.
Because there's the doctor. There's
the Blumenthal just posted that.
Whatever his name is, Carl and Joe and Earl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hang on, I'm trying to pull the list back up. Mamma Mia. Okay, here we go. Here we go again. You will be. That's Act 1. So after that is when he sees me, you get we do it only takes a little taste, which I'm not gonna lie is kind of a cringy name for a song, but it was a good song, if that makes any sense. I hated it, but I didn't hate it. And like all the other ones, I was like still like the only one that caught my attention that reeled me back into the show, because the other ones, those songs and musicals that just like are kind of like fillers. That's what I started getting until they sing Bad Idea when their affair finally kicks in, and I'm kind of mad that they didn't end up together at the end of the show. Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
I loved I just loved the chemistry between the two between Shoshana and Jeremy. That just might be because I'm like a hopeless romantic who will probably die alone. But hey, I'm trying. I'm putting myself out there. No one's taking a liking to me yet. But it's the Jason Mraz version of It Only Takes a Taste is one of my favorites. And I mean, Should I know who Jason Mraz is? Mraz? I feel like I know that name. Why do I know that name? Hang on. I feel like I'm just gonna get a big slap in the face. I need a face. Okay, that doesn't help at all. How do I know that name? Where do I know that name from? Stephanie, help me out. He looks like Seth Meyers. He looks like Seth Meyers. You'll find someone, Liz. You'll find your happily ever after. I don't think so. He played the doctor in the movie, I think. Okay. But yeah.
No. In the movie was Nathan, the guy from Firefly.
Really? You're gonna bring up Firefly? Ay. Waitress.
Or the guy from Castle. Okay, there. Nathan something.
I like how I put in waitress cast, but it put cats instead, and it just showed me a whole bunch of pictures of Nathan Filman.
Okay, I just couldn't remember his last name.
Yeah. And then Adrienne Shelley, who created the movie, played Dawn, and then Carrie Russell played Jenna. Huh. Really? The fact that you got Carrie Russell, that's pretty impressive. To be in your short film, that's very impressive. But anyway, so take your love, take my land, take me where I cannot. Steph, can you go on ahead and hit mic for me again? Thank you. I love that I can just say that. And anyway, so like low key, I like that idea because I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is getting a little risque for children. I hope that no parent took their kid to see this movie. I mean, the show it is a family friendly show because the adult jokes are in ways that the kids, like younger kids, aren't gonna understand, which I love. But yet the emotions and the actions they do, I was like, oh, this is getting risky.
Okay, so was it in this song or was it in Bad Idea, the moment where literally she has the pie and she's on the bed.
She's doing I think
and he's literally eating the pie
in between her legs. On her cha-cha. I think it's how one of her friends said
that
it.
Part was like, what?
No, see, it's stuff like that kids aren't gonna think about. They're just gonna think they're being silly. Oh, and oh my gosh, I did a little bit of digging of when they were doing the little montage of all the different appointments that they had. I found an interview with Jeremy Joy, and he had said at one moment, and that's the one I have, that he meant to like roll off the side of the thing and then crawl in front. Instead, when he dove into it and fell head first that was an accident. And he's like, I meant to like dive onto the thing and then roll off, but I actually jumped too far and I went sliding down. And it was scary, but yet funny. And he was like, and then he said something, I'm sure it's out there somewhere. Anyway, but it was really, I laughed at that. I'm like, oh my God, the fact that they're this desperate not to get caught. I'm like, at this point, y'all, just get a divorce with whoever you are married to, because y'all have great chemistry. Okay, y'all need to be like, oh, I love you too, blah 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 blah. Anyway, I'm a sap for romance stuff like that. I don't know why. I just thought of a movie, but we're gonna try. I'm trying to keep it focused on Waitress. But
So
it goes. Go ahead. No, that had me laughing with the pie between her legs. I was like, because
I was just like, what?
You know that simulated something else. He was not just eating the pie; he was eating something else.
Yeah, I almost said it. I almost said it when I was describing it. I almost said it. I was like, I don't know if I could say it. I don't think I can say it.
Yeah, it just happens to be the one word that I despise, and I'm a lesbian. So the fact that that one word that's also the P, I hate that word so much. It makes me cringe. I don't know why. Don't hate me. And if you don't know what word I'm talking about, you're probably too young to know what word I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I think Steph and Mike know what word I'm talking about. If Mike doesn't know, then he's not really my friend because he should know the one word I hate because I have told him multiple times. That and moist. I never liked the word moist. I don't know why. It's just weird.
Yeah.
Liz, don't read this. Oh. He literally said, Liz, don't read this out loud. And I started reading it out loud. But Mike, there's a word for what he was eating, and Mike, DM me if you know what word I'm talking about. If you don't,
He probably knows.
Okay, I'm just gonna just moist. Oh my god, I can't. But like I said, it's stuff like that, like the sexual innuendos that were in this musical.
Stuff.
It's so funny because and I was looking at it like from a kid's point of view. A kid's not gonna think about, oh, he's eating out her coochie. He's gonna be like, oh my gosh, he's eating a pie off her body. That's so funny. That's what a kid's gonna be seeing. Okay, they're not gonna think so deeply into
they're not gonna know until they're like
much older. But oh my gosh, you guys, it was so funny. Oh my gosh, I can't. But that whole montage, the way they did that was really creative. I liked how like they snuck in different types of pies while she's doing her choreography with that song. The bad idea reprise, I believe is what it's called. But yeah, that show is definitely one of my favorite moments in this show. That and him completely falling off. You know what, Mike? I'm gonna put you on timeout again. just for that really bad joke. I'm just you Steph, can you, hey Stephanie, sweetheart, can you swat him upside the head for me for this comment?
Hit him again.
Yeah, just swat him upside the head for me. I'd greatly appreciate it. Thank you, because I can't do it yet. Because when I get down there, I have a lot of swatting. To catch up on when I get down there.
So it goes from it only takes a taste, which was very funny, and all that as we've been talking about, and it goes into You Will Still Be Mine, which is basically Earl being controlling.
Yeah, being the controlling loser that he is. And y'all, I'm like actually gonna be serious for a sec, real quick. He ran. Stephanie said he ran.
He'll come back.
Okay.
In all seriousness, he'll come back.
Definitely he will. In all seriousness, y'all, if you're ever in a relationship that like this, you have your significant other. I'm not gonna assume gender. Your significant other is like controlling or like just it's not a healthy. There are signs to an unhealthy relationship. That is one thing I will not stand. If any of my friends are ever in like a toxic relationship, I hope that they feel comfortable enough to come and tell me, or like confide in me. But luckily, I haven't. No one's told me anything, so I guess that's good. I don't know. It's really none of my business, but I'm very protective of my friends. But that like the unhealthy relationship between Earl and Jenna. I keep wanting to say Jenny. It's just so like you can. It's if your relationship, if their relationship reminds you of a relationship you're in right now, get out of it. Dump the person, leave them. I don't care if you're married, if you have kids with them, get rid of them because it's not worth it and it's not going to end well. The longer you're with the person, the worse it's going to get. And I feel like I'm the last person to be talking about this kind of stuff because I have never been in a relationship before.
Someone died from the School of Rock.
What?
Someone died from the School of Rock, the movie.
What?
Who? Jack Black?
No. The kid Kevin, the drummer.
The drummer? Who's the drummer? Who is the drummer?
The blonde.
Hang on, I need a picture.
The bad boy.
Wait, you say school? You said School Rock?
What did you die of? Not the musical, the movie.
The movie.
Oh yeah, here it is. School Rock drummer dies in a bike accident. Jack Black heartbroken. Oh snap! I know this kid. It's the one that he like spikes his hair. He's like, here, you gotta
Yeah.
spike your hair up because that's what cool kids look like. Oh, what's his name? Darn, I don't remember his name.
Kevin.
Clark something. Oh yeah, Kevin Clark. That's his name. Oh, well, 32. Y'all,
Wow.
I assume he was on a motorcycle. Y'all, if you drive a motorcycle, I'm not against people on motorcycles. Just
No,
be
he's probably
careful.
riding his regular bike. He's probably
Oh.
just riding a normal
What-
bike.
How do you unless you're going downhill and you get hit by a car? I don't know. I'm gonna look into that after the stream. But call me Forrest because I'm running. Oh my god, run, Forrest, run! Sorry, I couldn't help it. But anyway, so yeah, I'm
Yeah, it
gonna
was
try
just a normal bike. It was just a normal bike because he was hit on by a coming vehicle.
Ooh, that's not gonna be good for their insurance. But yeah, they but yeah. Anyway, see now I feel really bad about just skipping over it, and it is it's tragic, but you know it's out of our control. Kevin Clark, you will forever be loved as he was a good drummer. He was very talented.
Yeah, he was very good.
Yeah. So, but I do feel kind of bad about just like glossing over that, but I would like to get through Waitress tonight. And I'm sure Michelle wants. I honestly want to wrap it up because I really, honestly, I just want to go play Kingdom Hearts right now because I have to replay it because somehow my memory disk got compromised and all my data is gone. So I have to replay all these Kingdom Hearts games, get back to where I was, and it's frustrating as can be. But yeah, Bad Idea is the closer for Act 1, which hindsight. A spicy way to add a very spicy way to end Act 1. Add a little bit of spice or paprika or what's another spice? I work in a grocery store. I should know this. You got paprika, you got chili, you got jalapeno, habanero. Those are different types of peppers. I don't know. This is why I'm on the register and I'm not in the actual store. But and then Act 2 opens up with we finding out Becky is getting frisky with what's the guy's name? Cal?
Yeah.
Is it Cal? It's Cal. Yeah, and she just and then
It's
causes
Cal, but people want to say Carl.
it causes Jenny to drop the big tray of pies, which is an example of what the kind of pies that they made that were actual props, because when she drops it, they're just in chunks and they're not like splattered all over, which tells you that they weren't real pies. Because that would have been a pain in the butt to clean up during the show. I don't know how they would have done that. But I don't know. But yeah, so that leads into I didn't plan it, which is her basically saying, oh, it's not what it looks like. We didn't expect it to happen, and we just fell in love. And he says that he thinks his wife is a lesbian, ironically, because they haven't had they haven't had intercourse. Let's say that because that's a little bit more scientific. They haven't had intercourse in like 14 years, and I'm like, just because you didn't have intercourse for 14 years does not mean your wife is a lesbian. It just means that you're probably bad and dead. What other excuse is there?
I like the part when she says, well, he says, well, if you think your wife is gay, why don't you just divorce her? And Becky says, well, it's because he loves her. He's not like he's not gonna divorce her just because she's gay.
That's like the whole. That is literally the plot line of every single lesbian movie I've ever seen. Like the main. Oh, y'all, I just want one film that has a genuine storyline that does not have girl A falls for girl B, but girl A is married to a guy and has to choose between the guy. That is like the plot line for every gay movie I've ever seen. It's either that or they're being outed and the one they have a crush on ends up like hating them, and then they meet somebody else who's the same as them, and they're like, oh, let's go have happy. Y'all, I just want like a genuine, like Love, Simon was perfect. But anyway, not the point. But yeah, I laughed at that. I I get the whole, oh, I still love her, but I don't want to leave her. Bruh, if that's a conversation you need to have, be like, yo,
Yeah.
sweetheart, we haven't had intercourse in like 16 months. Is it me? Am I not good in bed? Do I need to get like what's the word? Not an incision. When they make it bigger, do I need to get one of those? What do I need to do? Or are you straight up lesbian? Just have that conversation. Sit her down. Have some tea. Have a nice cup of hot tea. Have some little crumpets on the tables, and just sit down and be like, yo. What's the deal? Are we cool? Are we not cool?
Yeah. And then Becky is also married, and she gets in that conversation like, well, why don't you leave your husband and everything? And then she's like, well, I love my husband. Just because I have to change his diapers doesn't mean I'm gonna leave him.
Yeah, exactly. But that's another thing. Go ahead.
And she's just like, you know, you're no better than me. Like, you're having an affair with your doctor.
Oh, yeah. See, I was just like, the first thing I thought when she said that, I was like, burn. She just told you have no room. That's another thing. When you're in that situation, which I hope nobody ever is, that if you are ever in that situation, think about what you say, because you might be the last person that should be judging them. Because, like Michelle just said, she's having an affair with her doctor, and yet she's judging these people. Like, don't be judging, okay? I think the world would be so much happier if people would stop judging each other. I wouldn't say a Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy level with romance. I want a Poison Ivy film. That's what I want, and I want them to cast the perfect Poison Ivy. I don't know who that is yet, but I will. Maybe I'll do a little video on who I think should be the next live action Poison Ivy. Not that Uma Thurman did a bad job. Uma Thurman is amazing, and she's beautiful, and she's very talented, and she did great as Poison Ivy. It's just she was a little too old to be Poison Ivy. Anyway, up the point. Point is, yes. Jenna, don't be judging. Okay, don't be misjudgy over here. Be like, oh, you're sinning and you're doing this, and this, when I'm being a perfectly good saint. No, sweetheart, you cheating on your husband. People who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. I like that stuff. I honestly, I want to see that. I would like to have that on a t-shirt. I think that'd be a really good t-shirt. I mean, at the end when they run away together. Oh yeah, then yeah, when they finally live happily ever after. Because there are. I mean, Carol is a good example of like the typical, except it was done magnificently, and I'm just being biased because I love Kate Blanchett, which the Academy Award should have gone to her because that movie was a masterpiece. It was really good. If you guys have not seen Carol and you are above the age of, I'd say 18, go check it out. It's a really good movie. The time period, the costuming, it was such a beautiful movie. It has Rooney Mara from Girl with the Dragon Tattoo and Kate Blanchett. Some nerds may know her as the Elf Queen from Lord of the Rings. She was also in Ocean's 8 with Sandra Bullock. She was also in the Cinderella movie with Lily. What's her name? Lily what? She was also in Mamma Mia. What's her name? Lily Evans?
Possibly.
See you guys.
Bye, Christina. Have a good night. We're gonna try and wrap this up soon anyway. So
Thank you for joining, I gotta walk Christina. The dog. You're
Bye.
welcome. See you guys. Bye, Steph. Bye, Mike.
But yeah, so.
And then there were two.
Well, at least we watched the show, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, so. I can't remember.
What?
So after bad idea reprise, we have You Matter to Me. Where you got Jeremy being like, yo, Lily Evans, thank you. Wait, what? Lily Evans is Harry Potter's mom. What? No, is she? No. I'm pretty sure Lily Evans. Hang on. Steph, can you give me a little bit more detail behind that? Lily Evans. Oh no, yeah, no, but no, yeah, not that Lily. It's she was in the Cinderella movie. Lily, is it Lily James? Yeah, Lily James. Lily James is her name. There we go. Okay, her name is Lily James. I don't know what were we talking about that made me think of Lily James. I don't remember.
Honestly, I totally forget.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no. How Jeremy is like, oh, you mean so much to me, and blah blah blah. Oh no, I was talking about Kate Blanchett and what movies she also has been in, and people don't know who she is. If you don't know who she is, crack a book because she's a phenomenal actress. Who's done a lot of stuff with Sarah Paulson, surprisingly. Anyway, point is, they did like 3 movies together.
So
yeah.
So we just did I didn't plan it, which then went into the reprise of Bad Idea, which basically is them just like they can't resist each other, and it goes into it goes into You Matter to Me, where basically they're I think in that moment for me, it felt like they want to be together so bad. They want to be in a committed relationship with each other, but ultimately in the background, they realize that they somewhat realize that that's possibly not going to happen.
Am I I hope I'm not the only one who ever thought about this, but am I the only one who actually thought when I was watching the scene that Your Love Is My Drug by Kesha popped into my head? I would have died laughing if one of them just started singing that, and I would. Oh my gosh! I feel like that would have been so funny. I feel like
Your love is my drug.
I feel like that would have been hilarious if they had started doing that because that song just like I feel like matches the tone of what's going on. But like they also like you said they point out that they know they very well aware of what they're doing is wrong, but you know what are you gonna do? You can't help the way you feel.
So then it goes into I Love You Like a Table, which we kind of skipped over earlier.
I'm not gonna lie, I zoned out on that song. I'm not even gonna lie. I zoned out a lot of them until Dear Baby when Earl finds the money hidden around the house.
The only reason I mention it is because like to kind of give a storyline to kind of fill in some of the story. So
go ahead.
Basically, and we also skipped over the what song was it? You can't get rid of me. Basically, the character Dawn goes on this one date with a guy named Ogie or something like that. Anyways,
Ogie, you're right.
She honestly, with him, he kind of comes in a stalker way. In a way, like
good. I thought I was the only one who got that vibe from him. I'm like, you a creep, dude. I don't know why. The fact that you just like, pop up in the kitchen.
You can tell they belong together, but just the way of him totally committing to it and her being like, okay, I told you we went on one date. I never wanted to see you again and everything because basically she got nervous, like, I got a connection with someone, but like she said, she's scared to
commit.
Yeah. So
I feel like that's the problem with a lot of people with relationships, that they're afraid to commit because they don't want to get hurt.
So, but yeah, he was really creepy with it. Like he was like, hey, I'm not going anywhere. But anyways, so with his persistence and everything, and their connection and everything, at this point in time, I Love You Like a Table, which I still don't fully, even like listening to the song, I still don't fully understand why it's called that. But at this point in time, they're basically getting married and happy for them, and and everything. So goes on to take it from an old man, basically at this point. Jenna's in the hospital or about to be in the hospital or something, and she's with the old guy, Joe, and basically him just giving her some advice about life and everything's going to be okay in the end.
Yeah, giving her like a light in a match in a dark room. And then this, if you didn't hate Earl by the end of Act 1, you really hate him before Dear Baby. And also props to Jenna for thinking of that lie, because obviously that was not why she had money hid around all around the house. Like I feel like she had a good couple $100 hidden by now. Because she's been
Yeah.
saving every single tip she gets and every paycheck and all that. But she comes up with a clever lie because he asks, "Oh, tell me you're gonna surprise me. Tell me you're gonna do this. Tell me you're gonna do that." Even though I think in the back of his head he knew what that money was for. And then Jenna's like,
Mhm.
"Oh, it's for the baby. Of course, it's for the baby. I was gonna buy it a nice crib, some nice toys." And of course, he buys it. Yo, I need to be a
Mhm.
voice actor. I really do. I think I'd be a really good voice actor. And he's like, "Oh, okay, cool." And he starts crying. I mean, like, "I'm so sorry, please don't leave me." And like, y'all.
It's
Oh,
like okay, so the moment I really, really, really hated him, like I hated him from the very beginning, but
mm-hmm.
the moment when he's about to slap her and she's like, "I'm
Yo,
pregnant."
no, see, okay, so I had, and this is one thing this is one of the downsides of the show I worked on, which is Exit Pursued by a Bear. I did the dramaturgy, which means I did all the information, the research, and all of it, and I researched so much about abusive relationships. I'm like, I have so much information on this, and there's this thing, and I'm pretty sure everybody knows about it. It's called the circle of violence or the circle of abuse, the cycle of abuse. My bad. And it
Mhm.
starts with like, oh, showering you with love, presents, and then angry threats, and then the threats follow through, and he apologizes, saying it's never gonna happen again. And then he starts crying and all that, and then it happens all over again. It's just a constant cycle. That I
Mhm.
noticed that with him because, like you said, he almost slapped her. Um, and then afterward, he starts crying and begging for her not to leave, begging her to tell him that this, and this, instead of actually just telling him, "Hey, I'm leaving you," because he's trying to keep her to have her stay because he knows without Jenna, you got no one. Like you don't really. And then also he breaks her guitar, which is even that's another thing. They break your stuff and they make you feel like powerless. And Jenna's like, "You know what?" And then which goes into Dear Baby. She's like, "You know what? When you're born, we're gonna go away from this place. I'm gonna get like that's why I like she plans on giving this kid the life it deserves, with no matter what cost. Um,
Like she's not just thinking about her anymore. She is thinking about her baby. She's thinking
mhm,
about, I don't want you to be born into this type of life. I want a good life for you.
exactly. Which reminded me of the play I worked on because Nan ends up finding out she's pregnant with Kyle's kid, and Kyle is an abusive husband to Nan, and she's like, "I don't want this child being." That was so southern. I don't know where that came from. Did that sound southern to you? That sounded really southern. I don't want that
A
child.
little bit, yeah.
I don't want this child growing up with this kind of toxic environment. Um, I'm not gonna bring this child into this kind of life where my husband shoots stuff for fun, and that's actually a line from the play. She's like, "Oh," and I thought, "Oh my gosh, my husband shoots stuff for fun. He kills things because it gives him joy. I'm not bringing a child into that." I don't know why I got so southern all of a sudden, but yeah, that's what reminded me of it because she knows that if this child comes into this life, Lord knows what's gonna happen to this kid. Either if it's a girl, even worse because my mind goes to because I watch a lot of SVU guys. I watch a lot of crime shows. My mind is not this messed up naturally. My mind immediately went to if she has a daughter, this kid could end up being abused. This kid could end up being sexually abused. It could be just go down a dark, dark road, and she knows that because he drinks and he's abusive. So she's like, "Okay, I gotta put this child." Oh my god, I can't stop talking Southern. Okay, she's like, "Okay, I gotta put this child first," and I like that. I like that initiative
Mhm.
that she's getting ready. She knows like that's
and
has
and
to happen.
she even says to him in the hospital, I want a divorce, like,
Yeah.
this and
Oh yeah.
that. And
Yo,
he's
I'm just
he's
like,
like
you
whatever,
go.
I'll see you at home. I'll see you
Yeah.
at home.
Oh,
And
is that
she's
what he
like,
said? He said
that
you'll regret. He said you would regret this at home, right? Is that what he said?
yes.
Yeah. Okay. I
Yeah.
couldn't really tell.
And then she was like, that'll be one of your biggest mistakes ever.
And so yeah, and she's like, I'm just like, you go, girl, you tell him, because she's like, if you come anywhere near us, she's like, I will kill you, or I will do this, this, and this. And I'm just like, you go, okay? And also, I feel like she also feels safer because she's in a hospital. She's out in public. She has a doctor standing right next to her. She has a whole hospital filled with doctors that if he hits her, he's gonna get arrested. So she knows that she's safe. So she just goes and tells him off. And I'm like, you know what? Regardless, you did it. And that is the first step to getting out of an abusive relationship, is telling them off and being like, you know what? I'm done. I've had it with you. I don't want you near this kid. And I think didn't he say something like, oh, this is my kid too, so you can't take it? I think, I don't know. But you know, I feel like with Earl's background, even if he would, if it goes into this whole like custody battle thing, you know, Jenna's gonna get custody of the kid. That guy's not gonna be anywhere near that daughter.
For one, he doesn't even have a job.
Hang on. I'm reading Steph's comment. Making a mess and rearranging everything so we can have a place to sit for the Q&A tonight. Oh yeah, I forgot you guys were doing that. Thank you for saying that, Steph. Yeah, Mike and Steph are gonna be doing a Q&A tonight on their channel, so be sure to go check that out. But anyway, I'm sorry, Michelle, what were you saying?
Was that like trying to remember now. Like he was even saying to her, you know, like, oh, promise me that you won't love this baby more than me.
Oh, and like then she just like, go away. I feel like that pushed her. She's like, what did she say? She said like, what did she say? She said something, a smart mouth remark, which you knew that she was done. What did she say?
Yeah,
Hang on, I'm gonna try and find it real quick. I'm literally pulling up the video right now, the show right now. Give me 1 sec.
So while
go ahead, I'm listening.
So while she's in the hospital, and you know, like they have a moment with her and the doctor, basically saying, we could continue this for years down the line and still be heartbroken, or we could stop it now before it gets even worse. Which, you know, like I said, their connection.
I found it. Hold on. Found it. Don't go alone. Oh, she says, I don't love you anymore, Earl. And he's like, oh, you don't know what you're saying. And that's what leads her to being like, no, I'm done. I don't want anything to do with you. But yeah, then she establishes her relationship with Jeremy. Yo, I know they're both married. Well, somewhat married, because Jenna just got a divorce, pretty much. But I really wanted them to end up together at the end. I wanted them. I mean, I'm not saying that Jenna didn't get a happy ending. She did, and her daughter is happy as can be. I feel like that kid had no idea what she was doing. Because she looked like so lost when she's dancing with Shoshana. She's just like standing there like all awkward. I'm like, sweetheart, you're hearing music, just dance, have fun. Because Lord knows how much that kid made. That kid probably made more money than she'll ever see in her lifetime.
And literally, you're in one scene at the very end of the production.
And she had, you can tell, it looked like she had a blast, because all she had to do was sit there and be cute and adorable, which she very well did. But and I like that they did the time jump. You get to see a little bit how she is outside the hospital as a baby, and I'm like how she's handling being a mother. And then I guess it's assumed that she bought the diner or something like that, or she went back to the diner and worked her way up to owner, because I think it looks like she owns it now.
So yeah, that's kind of what I diluted it to. So yeah, basically, so the same time that she was in the hospital and she was going to give birth, the old guy Joe was also in the hospital, and he was going to have surgery, and he gave her a bunch of money to start over. I don't know if he made it through the surgery or not. I don't remember that.
Maybe he left his life savings to her.
Oh, okay.
His will, maybe. That's just why I'm speculating.
Yeah. So she used that money either to buy the diner in general, or she was still able to enter the contest and won or something. I don't know exactly.
Yeah, that's one thing I don't like is that they're not very clear on whether or not she won the contest or not. I would have
Because
liked her.
I believe
Even
in the movie she wins the contest. I believe so.
I need to go
But
and
like
watch
I
this
said,
movie now.
I haven't seen it in years, so I do not remember.
No lie. I was gonna play Kingdom Hearts after we were done with this, but I'm not. I'm probably, even though it's not. I'm seeing if it's available online. Waitress movie. Also, side note, the Dear Evan Hansen. Oh, it's on. Oh, sweet, it's on Hulu, so I could watch it while I eat dinner tonight because I haven't eaten yet. Wait, yep. Oh no, wait, no. Is it on Hulu? See, I hate when they when they say it's on Hulu, but when you look it up, it's actually not. It is. It is locked. I need to have a Stars membership. Oh, I don't want to be. No. What is this Marduk? This new Marduk show. What is this?
No idea.
I don't really care. Go away. Let's see. Amazon Prime. Wait, let me see. Okay. Oh yeah, I can watch it on. I don't want to watch it now. Hold up. Time out. I don't want to watch it right now. Stop. Wait, is that Rachel Weisz? Hold up now.
Because
Wait, Amanda
I
Seyfried is in
also
here? What?
because I have Amazon Prime and everything. Now it shows you can watch it, but you have to pay for it. At
Wait,
least on my end.
Is this even the right movie? Hold up, because it's saying like all these people, these kind of people are in this movie. Listen to this cast. Okay, so I'm looking at the cast, making sure it's the right one, right? Because as you do to make sure you're watching the right movie, and it looks like it is. This woman looks like Rachel Weisz, but I'm pretty sure it's not her. But you got, let's see, you got Seth MacFarlane, you got Amanda Seyfried in here, you got Kate McKinnon, Liam Neeson. And I'm just like, oh, any of these people actually in the movie? Let's
Nope.
see, Atkins. I don't know if this is the right movie then. Oh wait, is it in alphabetical order? Wait, it might be in alphabetical order. Spectator. I'm looking for. No, does he? And comment. Oh my gosh, what movie is this? Hold up, is this even the right movie?
I don't think so.
Oh, wait, it is. It is. Yeah, it's the movie, but I'm pretty sure Kate McKinnon, she doesn't go to the contest. She gets the money from okay. See, thank you, Nevaeh, for clearing that up. There you go. So yeah, that clarifies that. But I feel like in the show they could have showed it better. I mean, I guess they did. I mean, maybe I wasn't listening, but I mean, overall, she has her kid looks very happy. It looks very healthy. And I mean, overall, Nevaeh, I can totally see now why you love Waitress so much. It's a fun show. I'm probably gonna go back and watch the Sarah Bareilles version I have because I also have a copy of the show with Sarah Bareilles playing Jenna, which I think I saw something about Waitress coming back to Broadway and then Sarah Bareilles coming back to play Jenna for a short time only. If that is true, hold on, I'm gonna look that up real quick. Because if that's true, I would pay to see this on Broadway. Waitress, Broadway. Let's see, is it? Because I remember seeing something about her coming back to the show could return. Oh yeah, Waitress limited revival starring Sarah Bareilles in the works. So yeah, they plan on bringing it back to Broadway, Nevaeh. So it's perfect. So yeah, Nevaeh, it is set to come back. It's Waitress is gonna be making a revival. That is awesome. That would be really I'd be totally down to see that. I'd be interested to see that especially if Sarah Bareilles, the woman who wrote all the songs for this musical, comes back as Jenna. I will pay. Which version did you? We watched the one with your homegirl Shoshana Bean, in it, and Jeremy Jordan. That's the copy we watched, and I also have the one with Sarah Bareilles in it. But I felt like we should watch it with the actual cast and not with the actual person who wrote the song. I can send it to you, Nevaeh, if you want to watch it. Although I'm pretty sure you've seen the show more times than I have. But if it does, if this revival happens, Nevaeh, yo, I got your graduation present. You and I will go up to New York and we'll see Waitress with Sarah Bareilles. That's the cast I saw. Aww. So Nevaeh, if this revival happens, I will take you up to New York and we will go and see Waitress with Sarah Bareilles as your graduation present. Because I don't think it's gonna be that expensive. Watch it be like $2,000. Which actually it wouldn't be that bad because I like to think like $2,000 is a lot. It actually isn't if I actually save money and stop spending it on crap. I would probably have a good $5,000 saved up right now, but I just spend it on crap that I don't need. But overall, y'all, if you ever get the chance to see Waitress, or if you get a chance to see the oh my god, the movie, it is on Amazon Prime with a Star membership, or you can pay like $3.99 to rent it. I'm probably gonna go watch the movie tonight because and as a tribute to oh my gosh, Adrienne, I think Adrienne Shelley, who I want to know why she was murdered. That's what I want to know. Was it like just a random break-in and she just
I was
or
going to
somebody?
ask you that earlier.
Yeah, I know. I read that and I was like, wait a minute, was it just a random break-in? If it was a random break-in, I can see that. But if someone had a grudge against them, then I could understand. But other than that, I'm like, I don't know why she would be murdered in New York City. I mean, it's New York City, so that's answer number one. But it is unfortunate that she didn't get to see how big Waitress became because of her movie. It's become a very big Broadway. It's just like Jonathan Larson. Christina's messaging me on Instagram. But anyway, so I don't have anything else to say about the musical. Michelle, do you?
No, either. Other than I thought it was really good. Before this, the only song I knew was When He Sees Me. I just, I came across it one day and I fell in love with the song. And
I'm not gonna lie, I knew none of the songs. I knew nothing about. All I knew was that Sarah Bareilles wrote all the songs and everything that Nevaeh told me about. Because if you ever meet Nevaeh, she will talk to you about Waitress for hours. She loves the musical, and I can see why. So her love for this musical is completely justified. Like my love for Wicked, she's like my love of Wicked is the same amount of her love for Waitress. She loves it. So it's totally justified. I can see why Nevaeh. I can see why you love it so much. But I knew like the premise of it. I knew like, okay, this chick's pregnant and she's trying to win a contest. That's all I knew. I didn't know any of the musicals, so you knew more than I did. But yeah, if you ever get a chance to watch,
have you seen the movie? Had you seen the movie before this?
No, I didn't even know it was a movie. I think I may have seen like clips or something of it, but I never knew that was the movie. Like I'm sure like there'll be parts in this movie I'll be like, oh, so that's where that gif or that thing is from. I'm sure it's gonna be one of those things. But overall, it is a good show. I love the music. I do love the show as a whole. And it tells a good story, although it's at some parts it did drag a little bit. I found myself starting to get bored, but overall, I loved it.
One of the people that played Jenna was what's her name?
Shoshana Bean.
No, another girl from the show Smash and Scorpion.
Kevin
McPhee.
None. We are wrapping up. Stephanie asked how many songs were left, and I'm just telling her no, we're wrapping up. But yeah, so Michelle, since you are the only one who actually did the homework, I will let you pick the next show we do in 2 weeks. What show you want to do? And you tell me a show, and I'll tell you if we have access to it. Let's start with that.
Mamma Mia! Now that you got the song stuck in my head.
Oh my gosh! Okay, hold up.
I love listening. I love listening to it, especially when my brother's around because it'll get stuck in his head and he gets mad at me for it.
So here's the thing. I mean, I'm sure we all. Oh wait, hold on. We don't want that. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see if I can find the musical on YouTube. Not a high school production. Okay, let me try this. Let me try Broadway show. I mean, worst case is we can do the movie, but I'd rather do the actual production and not the movie.
Because I've seen clips of the production, but I've never seen the whole entire thing.
Oh my
Mainly
gosh! Wait,
because
hang on. Oh my god. Oh, okay. I think I found one with Christy Altman. Hang on. The only thing is that it's in parts, which isn't that bad, but they have it all in one big playlist. I guess so. That's okay. Hold on. Oh yeah, yep. It's with Christy Altman. If you guys don't know who that is, she plays Anastasia in the Broadway show Anastasia. So yes, we will. Okay, so I found it. I will send you all the link in the group chat. And so it is official. We are doing. It'll be June 9th is when we'll be doing Mamma Mia on here on the Theater 101 series. If you guys know Mamma Mia, or you know anybody from the show, please let me know so maybe we can get some guests because we haven't had any guests on this season. We almost had one tonight in Nevaeh. You would have killed me if I hadn't invited you. I'll DM you with who it was gonna be. But I'm hopefully I've been emailing this manager back and forth. I explained this to everybody in the green room. I'm emailing with a certain manager of a certain Broadway star, and we are trying to figure out a time where they can come onto the show. And they are from a very big musical, and they are a big name person. And if I can get them on this show, it might be the series finale because I don't want to top it. That's how excited I am, and that's how big of a star they are. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we can figure out a time to get for them to get on the show because I'd be very, very happy if they got on the show because I really want to meet them. Sorry. I feel like we had all that because Broadway's, and also it'd be great because once Broadway opens up, all these people are going to be busy now, so they're not going to have time because they'll be working shows. And I'm like, it'd be great if we could get somebody on the show. Which I feel like reaching out to like understudies or standbys are probably gonna be our better bet. But you know what? We're not picky.
Because Tyler keeps on saying that he talks with Josh Strickland basically once a week or something.
Yeah, isn't he from Tarzan?
Yeah. I would love it if we could do that. If we could do Tarzan and we could get Josh Strickland on here, that would be awesome.
Let's see if we can find. See, this is why I told you all to tell me any shows you guys want to do because now that my website's closed, they had all these shows. They had Tarzan, they had Mamma Mia. After I'm like, y'all should have told me all the shows you want to do because I would have bought them before the site closed down. Let me see. I feel like Tarzan's gonna be on here. Tarzan Broadway show. Let's see. Oh wait. It's not the. Oh wait. Oh. Really? Is it really like the first thing? Oh my god! Freaking watermarks. Hold on. I think I just found it. Wow. One of the first videos I clicked on. So yes, we have Tarzan. I have Tarzan now. So I'll add Tarzan to my list. So, but next episode on June 9th will be Mamma Mia because Michelle stayed for the entire thing and she actually did her homework. So we will see. So it's Michelle, not Michelle. Yeah, Michelle. You have anything last minute words to say about Waitress before we wrap up?
Y'all need to check this out, especially because it's got Jeremy Jordan in it. So
okay, well to be fair, it may be a little bit harder for them to get the show.
Yeah.
But if you get a chance, like listen to the album, watch the interviews. I guarantee you can find a bootleg version on YouTube. I guarantee it. It may not be the one with Jeremy Jordan and Shoshana Bean, but if you can find any bootleg version of it, go ahead and watch it. If you feel guilty about it, that's kind of I don't really care. Except for the moments when they're like when we're watching a bootleg version and it looks like they're looking straight. Sorry, there's like a fly on my wall. I'm trying to kill it. When they're looks like they're looking straight into the camera and you feel kind of guilty. I've gotten used to that feeling. Because I'm not
get annoyed whenever they start shaking the camera. I'll be like, you were so still. You don't even know.
I can't stand shaky cam. I'm like, if you're gonna record it, by all means, you good to go. But other than that, be more careful, okay? I get it. All right, it's kind of hard.
Because in this one you sent, there was like, did you know? Like, obviously, you had to notice that every once in a while there's a guy's head in the way.
I saw that too. I noticed it too, and I ugh. But anyway, so final thought is that it's a good show. I'd give it
Mhm.
a solid 8 out of 10. The music's great and everything, but yeah. So that's all. Thanks for joining us tonight, you guys. Thanks to Michelle for actually doing her homework, and again, big shout out to Christina for her donation that helped pay for this channel, this show that we watched today. Yeah. Oh, okay. I love how I said like I'm not selling these to make any money, but yet I'm buying them from a whatever. I'm sure the proceeds went to a good cause. But anyway, so we will see you guys back here on June 9th for Mamma Mia. And hopefully that'll give everybody. And yeah, by then Tyler will be done with school. And I'll be just starting my summer class. So this is gonna be very interesting to see how well how well I can manage a summer class, a summer job, and my actual job. So I'm gonna be busy, but I'm still gonna try and find time. I will commit to watching these shows. And also, no lie, I feel like worst case scenario we can do the movie. But I would much rather do the honestly, I want to do Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again because Cher's in it. It looks like it was so much fun to film. Like I like the second one better.
I kind of do like the second one better.
I got to see it at Disney Springs.
Like because you love it so much of the excitement of it. You kind of live with the inconsistencies of certain storylines.
Yeah. I love it because like the first time I saw it, I had no money. I had money to buy the ticket and that's it, and I had to save the rest of my money for my grocery shopping the next day. The sweetest old man comes up to me. He's like, "Oh, do you like Mamma Mia?" And I was like, "Actually, it's my first time watching it. I haven't seen I saw the first one, but it was boring and it was slow. But I'm actually really excited to see this one." He's like, "Oh, when he left, he got a giant cup." And he poured half his popcorn into the cup. He gave me some popcorn and he got me a little soda so I'd have a snack for the movie. And I was like, "Oh, what's this?" He's like, "It's for you, so you have a nice little food for the movie." I was like, "Oh, you don't have to." He's like, "Take it." He didn't say it like that, but he's like, "No, really." I was like, "Thank you so much." He was so sweet. And then I just I felt myself getting excited. Like I would like, especially doing Dancing Queen or Fernando or Super Trooper. I found myself like kind of like doing like a little head bobble to. It was genuinely really fun to watch. I honestly loved it, and I honestly I feel like you and I should just do a video because I'm pretty sure no one else is gonna watch the movie. You and I should just do a video when we just talk straight about Mamma Mia the movie and the both movies 1 and 2. I feel like that'd be a fun video.
I'm down.
Maybe we'll do that. But I would really like for us to do the show that I worked on. But I don't think you guys have any interest of actually doing a play. You guys always seem want to do musicals. But again, Michelle also gets credit because she actually sat through Antigone and did a play with me. So she gets major props.
I could not wait to get rid of that thing. It was so boring. I was fighting to stay awake to take my notes.
I completely understand. It's you have to have an interest in this kind of, in which I do. Antigone is the only Greek tragedy I can completely watch all the way through, and also it had Jodie Whittaker and Christopher Eccleston in it. So that's a win-win right there. We got two doctors, and you have Dean Thomas from Harry Potter in it.
See, if you're wanting us to do more plays, also, I know more about musicals than actual plays. Well, so that's when you have to suggest things. You have to tell us the storyline to see if you're interested in it.
See, I have plays then, okay? But that's the whole point of the series, to educate you guys on these kind of plays. To educate you guys not just on musicals so we can just talk about it and geek out over it, but also to educate you. That's the purpose of the show. And so I have a whole bunch of plays that we can do, like the Children's Hour. Oh my gosh, okay. After Mamma Mia, we can't. Wait, no, we did that Ratatouille last week, right? Yeah. So is Mamma Mia technically a Disney? Mamma Mia is not Disney, is it?
No.
Okay, good. So then after after Mamma Mia, we have to do a Disney one because it's well, actually no. You know what? Screw that. We're not sticking to that rule, Mike, because Mike is never here. We're doing a play after Mamma Mia. We're gonna do the children's hour. I have it. You can either read the script. I have the script, but you can either read the script or you can watch the movie. With Audrey Hepburn. Because you'll probably enjoy the movie more than you'll enjoy the actual play because it has Audrey Hepburn in it. So we'll do the children's hour. Okay, it's they use the same script as it is in the play. It's just more cinematic. But yeah, we're gonna do the children's hour. It's a play. It's not a musical, but I promise you, you're gonna like it. It's a little quick summary about what it is. It's about these two women, Martha and Carol. They they're best friends. They run this like school that they built from the ground up, and it's very well. They're very well funded, and it's great. And blah 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 blah. There's one girl, I can't remember her name. She gets in trouble, and then she complains and and her grandmother comes and picks her up, and she hates the teacher so much that she starts a rumor. She tells her grandmother, "Oh, you want to know why they hate me? It's because I saw them having a sexual relationship." And so she accuses of the two teachers of having a sexual relationship, and the grandmother tells all the parents, and everything comes crashing down because everyone thinks that these two women are involved with each other, where one of them is actually engaged to a man. And it's the whole movie is them trying to figure out what the truth is and what's going on. It's a very good play. It's a good movie too, especially because it has Audrey Hepburn in it, and Audrey Hepburn alone is phenomenal.
I have seen the movie. I've seen the movie.
Oh, you have? Okay,
yes.
Great. So then, perfect. So you know how good it is. So you know how it ends.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like it would be, and also, oh my gosh, it would be Pride. It's Pride Month next month. That fits in perfectly because it does have to do with that. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is happening, y'all. So after Mamma Mia, because I am a person of my word, we are going to do. We'll do two LGBT. One. I feel like we should do like because it's Pride Month. I feel like we should do like LGBT based. Either an LGBT, oh my gosh, Q based musical or play. So we'll do the children's hour, and I'll try to find another one that maybe Michelle doesn't know. I'm actually very impressed that you know that.
I don't know. I don't really know the storyline too well. But what about Kiki Boots?
Oh, that would be a really good one. That'd be a really, really good one. Okay.
I don't really know the storyline, but I'm curious to what the storyline is like.
It's basically, I believe, if anybody wants to correct me if I'm wrong, I believe it has to do with like drag queens and all that, and like men dressing up as women and all that. I'll do more research on it, but that might be an actual option because I would love to do a special thing for Pride Month because Pride Month is my people's month. But yeah, so that is happening. So June 9th is Mamma Mia. Be sure to join us then at 7:30. And then the following week, we'll probably do the children's hour. So we'll go back to the week by week basis. So that way we can do more of the LGBT kind of stuff. But we'll do children's hour, then we'll do Kinky Boots, and then we'll figure out one big one for the finale. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. We're going to go before we rant on again. Michelle, thank you again for actually doing your homework. Be sure to like and subscribe. If you guys have any plays or musicals you want us to cover, be sure to leave them in comments below. I literally check my channel every day to see comments. So if you have a certain show or a play, or even even if it's not like an official Broadway show, just put it in the comments. Maybe we'll cover it. Because I want to try to be more interactive. If you also want to support the channel, check out my merch. Link in the description below. There's a link to Tyler's channel below, even though he wasn't here tonight. Michelle, be sure to send me a link to your channel or your Instagram so that way I can put you in the link, and I'll put Christina in the link too. But okay. Yeah. So if anybody, for those of you who has actually stuck through this entire thing, thank you. And y'all have a great night, all right?
Bye.